Hello and welcome to or back to this week's weekly vlog. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, my name is indeed Dawn. I'm a British expat originally from Manchester, and for over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands just on the border of Amsterdam. If you're an OG, a returning viewer, welcome back guys. I hope everybody's had a great week. I'm just about to eat, so I'm rushing a little bit, but I think you would have seen some footage. Last night Lawrence and I went to my company Gala in Scheveningen, and it was a really nice night. It was a bit long but it was very fancy. I think you would have seen a little bit of footage of it. Obviously it was a work day, so I couldn't do too much, but we had a really fancy 4-course dinner, I think it was, and they paired wine to match all the courses, and it was actually in the Kurhaus Hotel, which is a very old, very grand. It's a very upmarket hotel and it's sorry, I'm a bit froggy today, and it's almost on the beach, so the vista is also beautiful. The weather was amazing. It was a bit hot, and we didn't leave too late. I think we left about 11ish, and contrary to how I sound, I hardly drank. I just had a few of the wines that went with it. Still got nail polish on. So anyway, I've had a few technical issues, so I spent my morning editing last week's vlog. I hope you've seen it. Lawrence has been out, met a friend for coffee. Groceries are all in and packed away, and we're just having bite to eat. We've got an abundance of eggs for some reason, so you can hear William in the background. Did you go out last night, Will?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Went to a friend of mine, so we were at FC Smith footballing.
Went to a friend and he went footballing at the local club. And he's a bit tired, I think. Right, I'm going to get stuck in before my eggs go cold. And let's start the week, guys. Here we go. Good morning. Noisy kettle. Hope you can hear me. So you would have seen on the screen, it's Monday. I don't remember. Teeth in. I don't remember when I last had a chat. I think it was Saturday. Sorry, my ears are so itchy. On at the gala, I wore like costume earrings, dangly ones, which I very, very, very rarely do because I have a metal allergy. And this ear in particular, it's like, oh, I put my my silver ones back in. Still got the nail polish on. It's not too bad. I'll take it off today. I won't go and work with this on because I know with my look, by the morning it will probably be all chipped and I'll look like a right dog's dinner. Otherwise, I quite like them though. So what have we been up to? Saturday afternoon we went out shopping. Both the boys needed socks, underwear, that kind of stuff. So Lawrence said, yeah, come on, get in the car, we'll pop out. Had a walk around. It was actually a really nice day. It rained in the morning. Yesterday was also a nice day, but I declared it a day at home. Lawrence didn't have a hockey match. The opposing team cancelled. I don't know why. Although we were busy in the morning. We had a quick flick through upstairs. I had a mountain of clothes to put away, like laundry, all clean, folded, just not put away. So we did that. William walked in our bedroom and went, wow, it's really tidy in here. Because it's normally, you know, by the time the laundry's made its way upstairs, Lawrence has to carry it up for me. It just sits there, sometimes for weeks, I'm ashamed to say. Such is life. The boys' clothes not in there. I sort their clothes down here and I make piles for them and then they take them up to their room. So it's only Lawrence, you know, it's our clothing. Anyway, waffle. And then did quite a lot more on my cardigan. So I'm doing that this week. I have to finish it. And I've sewn a load of project bags. So by the time this video goes up, the recipients will have received them. So I made a couple of like autumn themed ones. Isn't that nice? Actually, looking at that, I should have put the label on the front. Anyway, I wasn't thinking straight. And I've got a couple of Christmas ones. Where's the label? Yeah, got a couple of Christmas ones. Will this be the thumbnail? who knows? So yeah, and they've got, I've not boxed them because I'm telling you now, this velvet, it's horrible to sew with. It makes a lovely project bag, but my gosh, it's the worst fabric to sew with because it's got a bit of stretch in it as well. Not a lot, but a bit. And oh, I'll show you. I think they're both the Christmassy ones are like a green gingham, and the toadstool ones, of course, have got red polka dots. So, kettle's boiled. As you've gathered, this week it's going to be a bit quieter on the work front. Well, not in terms of there's loads of work to be done. I do have quite a busy job, but I won't have to go into the office every day. And in fact, I'm only planning to go in one day this week, and that will be tomorrow. Thursday, Lawrence is flying out to Spain. He's got a hockey tournament. I think the days, they used to do it every year. So I think this is the first one for quite a few years. So he's going over, it's just a friendly tournament that another club in Spain organises with, I think they've got a close connection with one of Lawrence's hockey players anyway. So Thursday morning he's going off. I said, well, I'll drop you off at the airport. And then Friday morning I'm leaving for the UK. And that reminds me, this vlog, just letting you know, in case you've sat down for a cosy hour, chit-chatting with me, or maybe you're not, but I'm just giving you fair warning. I think this week will be a shorter vlog because I'm aiming to get it all edited and uploaded, ready for Sunday by Thursday, no later than Friday, Thursday evening, because I won't be here. I won't have time to edit it and upload it. So a couple of things just want to mention. So thank you. I mean, I wasn't involved with it, but I spoke about what happened on the lake last weekend, and a lot of you said really kind words, and I don't know if at some point anybody kind of stumbles across this and knew the person, I'm sure they will find comfort in, just so sad. Anyway, the other thing, sorry, sticking with the sad news, fast forward if you're not in a good frame of mind and you just don't want to hear sad things, but I'm going to mention it because a lot of you had also been sending well wishes to our neighbour who had spoke about, well, sadly, his journey came to an end, actually, not this weekend, the weekend before, and the Saturday, Lawrence was out walking our dog, and he saw one of his sons, it was Saturday evening, by the door, and he said to Lawrence, come in. Anyway, he went in and sat with their dad for a short time, but he said he was pretty much out of it at this point. Although I said to him, I think he would have known you were there, because they often say the hearing is the very last sense to go. So anyway, I think he would have known Lawrence was there. And then we had the news Sunday that that was it. He'd decided enough was enough. And it's sad, but I'm also feel very relieved for him and also the family. And all the family were with him. So that was really nice. And we didn't, I think I've mentioned this, because he's just a neighbour. Because he was a neighbour, we didn't know a lot about him personally. We just knew him because of, he lived around the corner, and he didn't even live in our street, and the dog and all the rest of it. And I didn't even know that he was from Egypt. For all these years, in fact, I've even spoken about Morocco with him. I thought he was from Morocco, but Lawrence said, no, he's Egyptian. Was Egyptian. I never knew that. Anyway, his family were all with him, and we've seen them coming and going throughout the week to the house. Obviously, they've got to clean things up and, make plans and all the rest of it. Due to the nature of his religion, it was very quick. Lawrence didn't attend the service, I don't know what you would call it, but his son has given Lawrence the address of where he's buried at the mosque. It's in another city, way, way far away from us. So Lawrence has made a note of it, and he said, I would like to go and visit where he is. And I said, yeah, of course we will, definitely. So yeah, very sad. Right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If I've got something a bit more cheerful to share with you. No, it's been raining, it's poured it down. This morning I was up at 6 o'clock, with her. I'm sorry, I'm looking in the garden. How rude of me. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning with horrendous back pain again. And it was lightning. So it looks like it's poured it down. And that's what I'm looking at out in the garden thinking, because I left some of the sofa cushions out there. And obviously they're soaking wet. And I won't bring them in. Hopefully we get a dry day and they'll dry relatively quick. And also I'm looking Daxter. I'm sure he's going a bit doolally. Sorry, I know when I keep moving, the aperture on the camera keeps adjusting the lighting. Sorry, try to focus. Daxter is curled up, fast asleep on our picnic table, and he's soaking wet. He's out of it, fast asleep. I'm thinking he's going a bit like, how old is he now? He must be about 13. He is acting a bit odd at the moment. Anyway. It doesn't matter. We all both love him, and we're a bit scared of him in the same way. Right, kettle's boiled. Gonna make a quick cuppa, and then I'm gonna go upstairs, log on. Joshua's upstairs getting ready. He's going out to college. William's gone to school. Lawrence has gone to work. So it's going to be a quiet day in the house. And I'm going to put a load of washing on super quick now, so it'll be washed by the time I'm on my lunch break. Can hang it all out, and I think it's going to be like a laundrette in the house the next few days, because yeah, I can't peg anything out. Right, waffle mode. Making my coffee, and I will catch you in a while. Good morning. Going to work, obviously. I've got my sunglasses on, even though I'm driving through the middle of Amsterdam, suppose, because it's really sunny when you're not under the tree canopy, and I can't be bothered taking them off. Actually, I do need to concentrate on this stretch of the road because it's very windy. Last night, just vegetated on the sofa. Really, really busy day in work, the virtual office. And what do you know? Randomly, I remembered, even though we didn't have it marked, that Married at First Sight UK started last night. Guilty pleasure. Who's watching it? Anyway, there was the first 2 couples got married last night, so it's going to be interesting. One of them I felt was a really good match, and the other one it was like, maybe a slow burner. Let's wait and see. So that was the sum of our evening. I didn't even knit on my crocheted cardigan, and knitting and crocheting at the same time. I didn't explain that right. It's a crochet cardigan, and I'm knitting the rim. That's what I meant to say. I didn't do anything on it. And the other thing which I was quite excited about is, I think I mentioned it on the last podcast, now and again, not all the time, but you know, it's a regular occurrence that companies will reach out to me and ask if I want to do like a collaboration with them. So, and I'm very picky about what I do, you know, who I do work with. It's got to be something that I'm interested in and that you're interested in. And I don't get paid. I've never been paid for any of them. However, they give you goods to a certain value to review and try, and you know, it's basically advertising for them. Anyway, a company reached out to me not that long ago actually, and you know, discussed the back and forth, and the package arrived yesterday. I'm so excited, but I've not opened it because I want to film myself opening it on camera, but because it is craft related, I'll when I eventually get some time to do it, I'll post that on the Woven Almanac channel. I've been itching to open it. It's not a lot of things, but one of the products in it, I actually want to open it and try, and then film the results of it. It's all very cryptic, isn't it? So yeah, I've left it sat on the stairs, and every time I walk past it, it's like winking at me, go on, and you know, you want to open me. I'm like, no. If I've got time on Wednesday afternoon, I might start the first part of the video, and then I can finish filming it when I get back from the UK. But realistically, I've got a lot to do on Wednesday. And Thursday, I'm going to work from home on Thursday. I think I mentioned I'm going to drop Lawrence off at the airport Thursday morning. And I haven't really, nothing exciting, not that anything exciting ever happens, but nothing remotely exciting has happened. It's all been very much life back to usual, which, to be honest with you, I'm very relieved about. Anyway, I have got another busy day today, as usual. I do have quiet days, but to be fair, they're not very often. Few and far between. But I'm not complaining. I'd rather be busy and productive. I really need to make a packing list because I know what I'm like. I'll leave it all to the last minute, and I'm going to Yarndale, so I want to make sure that I have some crafty things to work on in the evenings while I'm there, so I need to plan that out. I also need to get to the post office as well tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking now. Anyway, there's something in the back of my mind that's bothering me that I was going to share with you. Probably nothing exciting, but it's just gone clean out of my head. Anyway, I'm sure, as usual, it'll come back to me. No, it's not coming to me now. If I remember, I'll pop back on, and if not, in the blink of an eye, it'll probably be tomorrow. Let's see. Good morning. Driving in terrible weather. It's pouring down here. I think it's rained all through the night, so I hope our boat's going to be okay, because I'm just on the way back from dropping Lawrence off at the airport, and if it rains the whole weekend, well, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to be here either. I suppose I could ask one of the boys to go, but I don't think they know how to connect the sump pump. So anyway, I did mention it to Lawrence, and he said, well, it is what it is. It's not the first or last time the boat's sunk. It's fine, it's polyester, but yeah, it doesn't help with the engine. Anyway, it's fine. Oh, the traffic here is horrendous. The airport was pretty quiet, but yeah, Thursday morning and out of season, so you know, there wasn't a lot of sort of holiday flights on. I think tomorrow will be quite busy, but I booked a taxi. Actually, we've got a taxi company like a few roads away from us. It's a one-man show, so I called him a couple of nights ago and booked him, so that's easy. Because living kind of close-ish to the airport, the airport taxis, going there, you know, you would never book one, but coming back, because they have like a taxi rank, and they can sit for hours in the taxi rank, and they want their trips to, even Amsterdam's a bit of a low fare to them. They want the trips to Belgium or Germany, or so when I get in one of those cabs, 9 times out of 10 it results in the most awful journey. They're like big babies, they won't speak to you, or some of them are like really rude, but they're not allowed to refuse a fare. So anyway, I don't have to book a taxi coming back because Lawrence will be home Monday afternoon, I thought he said, and I arrive home Monday evening. So he's got a group app with all the hockey guys, and his phone was pinging last night. Ping, ping, ping. There's all photos, and they're all like giddy kids. So yeah, he can see he's all excited now. He just wants to get there. And I think some of the guys drove over. So boys trip, that's fun. Some flew over yesterday. Shall I close this? Seems to look like a ghost. And I think Lawrence said 4 of them are on the flight this morning. So yeah, it's really cool. I'm happy for him. He's been going to this hockey tournament for quite a few years now, but obviously, you know, with what happened, it was cancelled for a few years, so I think they're all excited to go. What else? Well, anyway, so I'm working from home. Good call, because I think the traffic this morning would be awful. I'm gonna have to pop out in my lunch break. I went shopping yesterday after I finished work to get some bits and bobs, and I forgot a few things. So I'm going to pop out in my lunch break, get a few essentials for the boys. We're pretty well stocked, and we've given them money, you know, so if they do need anything or they want to, I don't know, a pizza or whatever, you know, they've got the money. And yeah, that's it. It all seems a bit, you know, like, oh, okay. I don't know, I think because I've been so busy at work, I've not really had time to get all excited about Yarndale. I'll just be happy when I close my laptop at the end of today, and then I'll be like, right, okay, now I can shift my focus, because work at the moment is so busy. Good busy, but anyway, waffle. I think Jack knew something was going on. As we were leaving, he lay in the hall, like really flat. So I don't know how he's going to be with both of us gone, because Jack is like, you know, Lawrence's dog. He loves all of us and we adore him, but he's definitely like Dad's dog. And then when Lawrence, even when he goes to play hockey for an afternoon or a day, you know, he's very sad about it. So the fact that Lawrence will be away, I mean, I think, you know, by now we do travel now and again, the pair of us, but then both of us away, ooh, he's going to be very, very upset. Daxter won't care in the slightest, and William will, I think he'll be the primary caregiver, because he absolutely adores the dog and the cat, and Joshua's just indifferent. He likes them, they're our pets, but, you know, if they're not here one day, I don't think he'd be that bothered about it. He's not really a pet person. Ironically, when, I don't know, Daxter, until Joshua got it upgraded to a double bed, and it's really high, his bed, Daxter used to sleep in Joshua's room, and Joshua didn't mind. He didn't sleep on the bed with him, but if he went up, you guarantee Daxter was always in Joshua's room. And anyway, it's funny, I don't know. Oh, I've gone into full-on waffle mode. I've still not finished my cardigan. I didn't sleep very well last night. I think with the damp weather, my arthritis is definitely flared up. And I don't know if I'm talking myself into it, but I'm really, really convinced I've got rheumatoid arthritis. I'm convinced of it now. Because I've been getting, so I have pains, obviously, that I just put down to the arthritis. And as you know, I see the physio, and I've been having my back pains, been getting worse and worse and worse. But I get pain in my feet, like on top of my feet and my ankles, both of them. And it's been, I think, for about 2 years now, and it's getting steadily worse. And I'm convinced it is. The doctor did say to me when they said I had early onset of osteoarthritis. We've all got it to some degree. It was just what did the doctor say to me at the time? He said on the outside you know you look like a young woman, but on the inside you've got the bones of an old lady. I was like, okay. I mean, he laughed when he said it, but still, I was like, so but he did say it could actually develop into rheumatoid, and to keep an eye on it. I just can't face starting again with like hospital visits and doctor visits and scans and jabs, and I just, well, if I can manage it on my own for now, then I'd rather do that. And then so what I do on really bad days, I take a paracetamol and an ibuprofen, like an anti-inflammatory, and that's how I'm managing it. But I don't want to take ibuprofen every day, and certainly no more than 1 pill a day. Anyway, I'm almost home now, so I'm going to stop waffling and make sure there's no cars, and I will catch you in a while. Just finished work. It's almost 6 o'clock, and I went to get some groceries. Phoenix for Daxter, Doritos for the boys, Josh and Josh, Pringles. What else? I want some eggs. they've got money to get shopping. Joshua's got some cookies he had when he was a little boy. Look, Joshy.
What?
He's laughing. These are actually really nice. I quite like them. And I got some Oreos for Will, the originals. Carrot cake. Will likes carrot cake. Joshua likes these like home baked chocolate cookies. What else? Bread rolls. Pasta. Milk. And of course, we're low on ketchup. There's only Joshua and I. Look, there's only Joshua and I home for dinner. William's gone to work, and obviously Lawrence isn't here. I've heard from him. There wasn't a connecting flight. They've gone to Gigon, or Gijon as he calls it. Don't know where that is. I should look it up really. So there wasn't a connecting flight from Amsterdam to Gijon. And so they had to stop off somewhere. I think, did he say Barcelona? And then get another flight. They're there. It's with the guys. They'll be all happy now. And I don't think he'll be thinking about us much. He'll probably think about us when he's cold, wet and tired. And then he'll be homesick. But for now, he's going to have a ball. I'm going to pack all this lot away. Get dinner on the go. And then I'm going to pack. I'm going to do my packing. Did I mention? I don't think I did. I was in a meeting, my phone went and it was a taxi driver. So I said, well, sorry, I just need to take this. And then he was supposed to pick me up at 7:45 and he asked if he could change it to 7:30. I said, okay, fine. So I need to get all my packing done this evening, and then in the morning I can just hop in the shower, throw some clothes on, and yeah, get going. William's already said he'll walk Jack before he goes to school. And Josh is going to walk Jack after dinner. William can do the night walk, so I want to go to bed a bit earlier, and I think he won't be home till about 11ish. So that's it. Right, this point I'm going to wrap up the vlog. Sorry it's been a shorter one this week, but yeah, I don't normally stop waffling on a Thursday, do I? So hopefully I can get this edited, not too long. Most of it's done already. And don't forget, if it is your first time stopping by the channel, I hope you enjoyed spending some of your time with me. And if you haven't done so already, maybe you want to hit the subscribe button and join our community. We're growing at a nice steady rate. So if you are, if you're new, you recently joined the channel, thank you very much. Don't forget, I read all the comments and I do try and reply back to them as soon as I can. And maybe I've already met you at Yarndale. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably already finished and I'm tired and I've bought lots of wool. What I'll probably do with the Yarndale thing is I'll vlog the trip, and then the actual what happens in Yarndale itself, hopefully can make a bigger video, and then I'll post that over on the other channel. But either way, I'll let you all know what I'm doing. Right, I'm done for now. Take care, stay safe. Hope you've all had a good week. Have a great week ahead. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.